Hi everybody, welcome to another Yarn Scrap Friday with me, Laura, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make this little padded heart. So for this project you can use any yarn that you like and any hook size that's suitable for the yarn you are using. I decided to use some DK light worsted weight yarn, so yarn weight of 3. This is actually a bamboo yarn, and with that I'm using a 3mm crochet hook. And you're also going to need some toy stuffing as well. You probably won't need quite this much, but you can also use yarn scraps as well, leftover yarn scraps. And also it's a good idea to have a pair of scissors and a yarn tapestry needle as well. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so I'm going to make a purple heart this time. So we're going to start off with our little slip knot to begin. A little slip knot, and we're going to chain 4. Chain 4, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to chain 4. We're going to put our hook into our first chain to form a loop. Just bring the yarn through that first chain and straight through the loop on your hook. That creates a little 4-chain loop joined at the beginning and the end, and in the middle should be a little hole. Don't confuse it with your first chain hole, which can look bigger. You need to find that center hole there. And into there we're going to work 6 single crochet. So in UK terminology that's a double crochet. So this pattern's in US terminology. So we're going to put our hook into the center, so not our first chain hole, right through the middle. Bring your yarn through and work a single crochet, like so. I'm going to do 6 of those, so that's 1, back into the center, 2, 3, 4, just wrapping it around the chains, 5, and 1 more, 6. And if you're new to crocheting, I do recommend checking out my beginner tutorials and coming back to these tutorials. Then if you've worked into the center, you should be able to pull that tail end to bring in that hole a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch into our first single crochet. So you should have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in that first one I'm going to slip stitch into there. Bring the yarn through there and straight for the loop on your hook to join the round. So by the end of that round you should have 6 single crochet. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go straight into the next stitch. So go straight into the next stitch. We're not going to chain 1 or anything at the beginning. We're going to go straight into the next stitch and do 1 single crochet. 1 single crochet. Then we're going to do 2 single crochet in the next stitch. So 2 single crochet in there, so we do 1, then we go back in there again and do another one, so 2 single crochet. Okay, 1, 2. Then in the next stitch we do 1 single crochet. Just the 1, then 2 single crochet in the next stitch. 1 and another one in the same stitch, 2. Okay, so you've got 2 in there. Then repeat that one more time, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, just the 1, then in the last stitch 2 single crochet. One and back in there again, 2. Okay, so that's the end of the second round. You can see you're working in a spiral and you should have a stitch count of 9. So 2, 4, 6, 8 and 9. Okay, so you should have a stitch count of 9. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So go straight into the next stitch, do 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, okay, and then 2 single crochet. You want it popping out this way as well. 2 single crochet in the next stitch. So 1 and another one of the same stitch, 2. Okay, then we're going to repeat that pattern until we get a stitch count of 12. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then 1 single crochet in the next stitch, just the 1, 5, 1 single crochet in the next stitch by itself, 6, then 7 and 8, 2 single crochet in the next stitch. So 1 and another one in the same stitch, 2. Okay, so you've got 2 in there. Then 9, 1 single crochet by itself in the next stitch, just the 1, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 10, then 2 single crochet in the last stitch, 11 and 12. Okay, so, and another one in the same stitch, 2. So you've got 2 in there. So you should have a stitch count of 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to repeat those steps, but we're not going to cut our yarn. So we're going to bring up a loop, okay, and then just drop that down. And then using the same yarn, we're going to create a little slip knot again. So just wrap that around your finger and cross it over. Just create a slip knot again. So bring that through. So you create a little slip knot with the same yarn, so it's connected. Okay. And then we're going to repeat those steps again. So we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Slip stitch into your first chain to form a loop. Bring that through the first chain. Why can't I get that through? Why? Through the first chain and then straight through the loop on your hook. Okay, so you've got another little 4 chain loop. Find the center of that loop in there, and again put your hook into there. Do 6 single crochet. So 1, and I'm just going to wrap this tail end around it as I go. Back into there again. Careful not to go into your chain. 2, and just wrapping it around. 3, 4, 5, and one more, 6. Okay, 6 single crochet again, and you should be able to pull this to bring in that hole. Okay, and then we're going to slip stitch into our first single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Find that first single crochet and slip stitch into there. Bring it straight for the loop on your hook. Okay, so you should have 6 single crochet by the end of that round. Then go straight into the next stitch and do 1 single crochet. So it's the next stitch. Do 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochet in the next stitch. 1 and another one the same stitch, 2. Then repeat that again, do 1 single crochet in the next stitch, then 2 single crochet in the next stitch. One and another one in the same stitch, 2. Okay, so you've got 2 in there. Do that one more time, 1 single crochet in the next stitch by itself, just the one, then 2 single crochet in this last stitch. One and another one in the same stitch. So you should have a stitch count of 9 by the end of that round. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, and again it should be popping out this way. Okay, so now we move on to the third round, and we do 1 single crochet, go straight into the next stitch, do 1 single crochet, then 1 single crochet in the next stitch, then 2 single crochet in the next stitch. One and another one in the same stitch, 2. Okay, so you've got 2 in there, then 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 5, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 6, then 2 single crochet in the next stitch, 7 and 8, 1 and another one, same stitch, 7 and 8. Oops. Then do that one more time, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 9, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 10, my yarn just fell on the floor, then 2 single crochet in the last stitch, 11 and 12. So you should have a stitch count of 12 by the end of this round. 2 in there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so you've got 2 of these now. And now we just need to join them together. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Okay, so 1 single crochet in the next stitch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to join them together. We're going to put a hook into the next stitch, but don't yarn over anything, just put that down. Bring up your other top part and place that hook, that loop over your hook. Okay. Then we're going to get the yarn we're working with, try not to get it tangled, and bring that through that loop. Bring that through that loop. Okay, so it's coming through that loop, and then bring it through the stitch as well. Okay, and then secure that with a single crochet, so just come through both loops. Okay, now this is still quite loose, so what we need to do is this piece of yarn that connects the two, you just pull the one end of this, and then that just brings it up next to it. Okay, so you're pulling this bit that's in between, that just brings in that loop. Then what we're going to do is find the next stitch on the other side. We're going to go straight into there. We're going to do 1 single crochet in the next 10. So 1, next stitch, 2, next stitch, 3, next stitch, 4, next stitch, 5, next stitch, 6, next stitch, 7, next stitch, 8, next stitch, 9, next stitch, 10. Okay, so we do 1 single crochet in the next 10, then that should leave you with 2 stitches, 1 and 2. This one is being worked into, so you should have 2 left. We're going to skip those, so skip those, then find the other side now, and you need to skip to this side as well. So we're going to skip the last two there and skip the next two. Now this one you can see has got things coming out of it, so that one's been worked into that stitch. So find the next first clear stitch. So this one's been worked into, that's clear, so we skip one, skip two. Okay, so skip one, skip two, then in the next stitch we do a single crochet, and we're going to do one single crochet in the next 8. So 1, next stitch 2, next stitch 3, next stitch 4, next stitch 5, next stitch 6, 7, and next stitch 8. Okay, and if your two top halves are still quite loose, you just need to pull this loop that's in the middle. So that's your tail end. Let's get that out of the way. So that's your tail end. This loop that's here that joins the two, if they're still not close to each other, you just pull this until it's nice and tight. And then when it's tight, we can just tuck that on the inside and use as stuffing. Okay. Okay, so hopefully you've got something that looks like this, and there's 2 skip stitches either side sit together. And now we're going to just do some decreases. So we are going to do 1 single crochet in the next 3, and then we're going to single crochet 2 together. So 1 single crochet in the next 3, so next stitch 1, next stitch 2, next stitch 3, which is right on the corner, the join, next stitch 3, and then we're going to single crochet 2 together. So we go into the next stitch, bring the yarn through, stop, to the next stitch, bring the yarn through, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3. You can do the invisible decrease if you want to, if you know how to do that. I have done a video on that if you want to learn, but I'm just keeping it simple for this tutorial. Okay, and we're just going to repeat that pattern all the way around. So 1 single crochet in the next 3, then single crochet 2 together, back to the beginning until you have a stitch count of 16. So to do it 4 times. So 1 single crochet in the next 3, so 1, 2, next stitch 3, then single crochet 2 together. Stop, yarn through, yarn over, pull through all 3. Okay, do that twice more. 1 single crochet in the next 3, so next stitch 1, next stitch 2, then next stitch 3, which is right on the join, then single crochet 2 together. Stop, into the next stitch, bring the yarn through, 3 loops, and over, pull through all 3. And we'll do that one more time. 1 single crochet in the next 3, 1, 2, 3, then single crochet 2 together. Stop. So next stitch, yarn over, pull through all 3. Okay, so you should now have a stitch count of 16. The row before, when you join them together, you should have had a stitch count of 20. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch around. So we're keeping a stitch count of 16. So we're just going to count up to 16, doing 1 single crochet in each stitch around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, and the last one 16, and it should match up with your single crocheting 2 together on the last round. Okay, now we're going to do another decrease round. This time we're going to do 1 single crochet in the next 2 and then single crochet 2 together. Okay, I'm going to count up 16, so 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 2, then 3 and 4 single crochet together. Stop to the next stitch, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3, and then repeat that again. 1 single crochet in the next 2, 5, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 6, single crochet 2 together, 7 and 8, 3 loops. Okay. 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 9, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 10, then 11 and 12 single crochet together. Then 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 13, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 14, 15 and 16, the last 2 crochet together. Okay, so now you should have a stitch count of 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and we're going to do a pattern now of just 1 single crochet in the next stitch, then single crochet together, counting up to 12 as we go. So 1 single crochet in the next stitch, then single crochet 2 together, 2 and 3. Then 4 by itself, just the 1, then single crochet 2 together, 5 and 6. Do that twice more. So 7 by itself, 8 and 9 crochet together, then 10 by itself, 11 and 12 crochet together. Oops. Okay, so it's going to bring up a loop. You should have a stitch count now of 8 and quite a small hole, so we're going to now stuff our little heart. I'm going to get some toy stuffing, and using some blunt scissors, it's the best way to get stuffing into a small hole. I'm just going to use these scissors and stuff my little heart, making sure to stuff it evenly either side. Okay, so once you finish stuffing, make sure it's stuffed evenly either side, and then we're just going to single crochet 2 stitches together 4 times till we get stitch count of 4 until the end. So this can be a little bit fiddly, but I'm going to go into the next stitch, bring the yarn through, into the next stitch, bring the yarn through, single crochet 2 together. Okay, do that 3 more times. To the next stitch, bring the yarn through, to the next stitch, bring the yarn through, pull through all 3, and then do that twice more. The last one's the hardest because the hole gets smaller. if you can, do it one more time. Don't worry if you can't, we can just sew it closed at the end. Just about got that through. Yarn over, pull through all three. Okay, then we're going to cut our yarn. Just pull that through. Then taking a yarn needle, thread it on, and just to finish up, I'm going to sew in one stitch and out through the next. Sew into the next stitch, out through the next, just to close up any remaining hole. And then I'm going to just come through into the next stitch and out through the very center of the bottom to create a nice point. And you can sew up, use this yarn for sewing up the center hole if you want to. I haven't done that for any of these, and I haven't found that the yarn has come through, the stuffing has come through or anything, but you can use this yarn to sew it up if you want to. But I'm just going to hide my tail end by going up for a stitch. Careful not to pull too much because you want to keep that nice point. Then back into that stitch, out through another stitch. Then all you need to do is to hold that down, pull that tight, and then just trim as close as you can, and then the tail end will pop on the inside. So there we go, there's our little finished padded heart. And I've made these in lots of different colours, perfect for Valentine's Day. But I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. I hope you managed to follow along, and I'll see you soon for some more crochet fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.